What is staking and why would somebody want to stake in our protocol?
So the whole reason that yield farming came about is essentially a way to bootstrap your liquidity. DeFi protocols had this issue back, very early on, and there were a lot of teams that were trying to work out how do we solve this issue. And essentially, the way that you do it is by incentivizing people early on to provide liquidity, which is super important when it comes to transacting, right? If new players want to come into the Illuvium ecosystem, they want to buy ILV, it's super important to have low slippage on those transactions, particularly if you're talking very large transactions. There's times where I bought into a protocol and that, it's 10-15% slippage. You're literally, if you're spending 100 grand buying that token, you're going to get essentially 10 to 15% less of those tokens purely due to slippage. We have two pools for staking. We did used to have flash pools as well, which is more a marketing sort of thing. But our core pools are the ILV pool, and there's a small weighting percentage on the amount of rewards you get out of that pool. And the reason is it doesn't really help us in terms of gaining liquidity. Where we really incentivize people to go into is the LP pool through Sushi. And we actually have, I think the last time I looked, we were like the second largest liquidity pool on Sushi. And so our slippage from that, because 80% weighting is on that pool, so many people have gone into that pool because they want those rewards. And the benefit for the protocol is that we've had ridiculously low slippage whenever someone wants to buy. Yield farming is just that perfect bootstrap stage to get you to where you need to be. The idea is it doesn't last forever. You only give us a finite amount of rewards. But by the time we've extinguished those rewards, 2-3 years from now, we're talking we already have enough liquidity in the system, and it's more for the start.